Oh.
We apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back here.
Now we have volume.
3-0 in favor of the Spartans. Alongside Alex Lentz, I'm Connor Moore. We're here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Alex, this game has been all Spartans today.
It has. Well, at least we got some practice in.
And there'll be a punch-out. She gone. Alexa gets Reyes. So to summarize, since we had these technical difficulties, the Spartans have 6 hits, 3 runs to show for it. They scored in the first inning 1 run, and they scored 2 in the third inning, whereas Michaela Dooley has done a great job just shutting down this lineup for Lynn. 4 shutout innings and only 2 hits for the Fighting Knights.
Absolutely, and we will be back with the top of the 5th inning after this.
Welcome back to the Namoli Family Stadium. We prepare for the 5th inning of play here. Mackenzie Wyatt, center fielder, will start us off against Michaela Dooley, who's been electric for the Spartans. The pitch to Wyatt, taken for a strike. Kaylee Clark, the third baseman, playing in. Remainder of the defense playing straight up. Wyatt fouls it off. Dooley ahead in the count, 0-2. The score holds on. The Spartans would move to 16-10 on the season, 7-5 in Sunshine State Conference play. The 0-2 from Dooley. Fouled off, and it hits the net before Farrell was able to make a play. Kayla Sheffield started the game for Lynn before being relieved by Alexa. That one's grounded to Jansen. The play is made. 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Stepping to the plate, number 10, Shale Aronson.
Shale Aronson, the second baseman, up. Sophomore out of Glenview, Illinois. Dooley delivers. A nice pick at first base by Emily Jansen, showing the leather. Fantastic catch. 2 outs now. This game is moving along very fast with Michaela Dooley in a rhythm here. First pitch taken for a strike from Dooley.
I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that us uploading these videos are
The 0-1 to Dooley. Swung on and missed. Sunduke, the senior from Pompano Beach, Florida. Behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The 0-2 on its way. This one is crushed down the left field line. Foul.
Hello, I am back.
0-2 count on Aaron Sunduk. And the pitch from Dooley. Slap to Jansen, and Emily Jansen gets credit for all 3 outs. There are 2 grounders and a pop-up, and that will conclude top of the 5th inning. Michaela Dooley is on a roll for your Tampa Spartans. Leading off the bottom portion of the 5th inning for the Tampa Spartans will be Serena Cortez.
Cortez with 2 singles in today's contest, proving to be what was probably the 2 most pivotal singles for the Spartans this game in their 3-0 lead.
She has a third of the hits for the Spartans, and it is so important as a leadoff hitter getting on base, and we've seen that by the senior leader, Cortez.
Absolutely.
Olexa's ready. Cortez is ready. Let's do it. First pitch, taking first strike. A 1 from Olexa on its way. Fouled off. 0-2 is the count. As we were talking about, this game is going by rapidly fast.
Absolutely. We're already in the bottom of the 5th, and we started at 3:30?
Around that time, yeah, it's just been the Michaela Dooley show in this game. As we get ready for the 0-2 from Olexa, taking high.
Also helped the Spartans took an early 1-0 lead, top in the bottom of the 1st, and there were 2 insurance runs in the 3rd inning, giving them the 3-0 lead, kind of taking that pressure off of Dooley's shoulders.
No doubt about it. Alexa to deal the 1-2. This one is crushed into center. Ranging over is Wyatt. But to your point, Alex, cruise control. I think that's the correct terminology for it. Once the Spartans get the lead, and once Michaela Dooley gets that lead, there's no looking back, and it's let's get a win, and let's do it in a fashionable way.
Absolutely.
Now Clawberg up to the dish. Junior for the Spartans.
Clawberg with 2 sacrifice bunts this game so far.
That one is crushed, foul. Yeah, the 2 sacks, both of them successful when Serena Cortez got on base. That moved her from first to second, and then you get into the heat of the lineup for the Spartans when you get Dooley and Phillips and Farrell up, and they can drive in runs.
Exactly.
But swinging away this time is Clawberg, and she crushed that one foul. She'll get another look at Olexa as Olexa deals the 0-1. Taken for a strike, 0-2. Long stare in from Olexa, getting the sign. Payoff on its way. Taken high.
the 1-2 count now with 1 out so far here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll be a foul tip back for Clawberg. Count remains at 1-2.
Clawberg, another one of those Tampa natives. Went to Tampa Catholic High School. One, two. On its way from Alexa. Taking ball, 2-2.
Alexa taking a moment to collect herself.
2-2 on its way. We got a full count now. So the full count. Clawberg is crushed, and this one will be a base hit in the right field for Christina Clawberg.
This could be huge again for the Spartans. They only got 1 out this inning to bring up the power hitter and pitcher, McKaylee Dooley. Dooley 1 for 2 on today's contest.
We'll have a pinch runner for Clawberg.
Looks like that'll be number 5, Lauren Pasco.
Yeah, Clawberg's still getting over a leg injury, so they'll take her off the base passes. It'll be the junior Pasco from Old Saybrook, Connecticut, taking over at first base. Meeting in the circle between the pitcher Alexa and the catcher Rios.
Bless you.
Alexa's ready. Dooley's ready. Let's do it with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a strike. Defense playing straight up. Starting to see that wind, Alex, you were talking about.
Yep.
We see the flag moving pretty
There
good
it
now.
goes. You can never tell if wind helps or harms.
Similar with the sun, with the shadows, it always has a direct effect on both teams, whether for the better or the worse, who knows. And the 1-1. Dooley chops one to second. They'll go to second and get the lead runner, Pasco, out. 2 down. Going to first on the fielder's choice is Dooley.
Let's bring up the freshman hitter, number 15, Bailey Phillips.
At the plate, number 15, Bailey Phillips.
She reached first in the 3rd inning on a fielding error by the shortstop, which allowed Serena Cortez, who was on third, to come in and score.
One of those 3 runs for the Spartans in this game. Phillips takes a strike. Yeah, real balanced attack we see, Alex, from this Spartans lineup. We have 2 hits for Cortez, 1 for Dooley, 1 for Farrell, and 1 for Press. Nice contributions. That's your
Swing and a miss.
now 0-2 is the count.
Phillips looking like she was getting ready to swing for the fences there.
Yeah, healthy cut by Phillips. Now behind in the count 0-2 with 2 outs. Look to bounce back. The payoff from Alexa on its way, and that one is scorched foul
Wow.
down the right field line.
That went deep, too.
Waiting on deck is Farrell, the catcher. Bailey Phillips, the lone utility player listed as her position, so her interchangeable play helps the Spartans. The pitch is taken low. Spartans' attention to detail is marvelous with the coaches Denise Rubio and Leslie Cantor giving proper instruction. It's been so important as that one will bounce foul. But again, the player-to-coach relationship, real outstanding for this Tampa team. Again, we apologize for the technical delay that occurred earlier. Appreciate you sticking with us and
Thanks, guys.
enjoying what's been a
Beautiful day here in Tampa.
an even better performance by the Spartans as they're 6 outs away from victory. As that
Popped
one
up.
is could be trouble, and that it will be. That'll be
Dropped.
base hit going first to third.
So now Bailey Phillips makes her way to first. Now we have runners on the corners. 2 outs, bringing up the catcher, Maddie Farrell. All Farrell really has to do here is just make contact, have it get down, and Spartans will have their 4th run of the day, or of the game, I should say.
We're seeing the wheels from Michaela Dooley going first to third on that single.
Yeah,
Not limiting herself to just being a pitcher or a hitter.
also a runner.
Yeah. What can she do? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Now runners on the corners for Maddie Farrell.
Looks like that was a chopper. Foul tip back, so that'll be a strike call. Alexa getting a little bit ahead of Farrell.
Shelby Press waits on deck. Farrell can get on.
Farrell with her ribby to left center, the third base side to score the run. Back in the 3rd inning when the Spartans scored 2 of their 3 runs today.
Yeah, 8 hits. We're only in the bottom half of the 5th inning, so Spartans are doing with the bats, and Michaela Dooley is shutting down this Fighting Knights team. Pitch is crushed.
Popped up.
This one is going to be trouble, and it's off the base of the wall. Scoring is Dooley. They are sending Phillips. She'll score standing up, and the crowd explodes. It's a 2-run double by Maddie Farrell, and from the look of it, I thought that one might have went the distance.
That's
That
what I
one-
thought, too. I thought that was going to go over.
It was just a matter of height. It hit off the base of the wall. That one was a bullet off the bat of Maddie Farrell. Now it's 5-0 Spartans.
Maddie Farrell easily the MVP of this game with that hit, with that at-bat.
Yes, she's doing it on the offensive side. On the defensive side, the Michaela Dooley show. We've been saying it again and again, but it's a real nice performance all around by this Tampa team following the loss in the early game. Is Press, skies one to the second baseman. They're making the catch, Aronson, and that will conclude the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll go to the 6th inning right after this.
I love being a Spartan. I love being a Spartan. I love being a Spartan. I love being a Spartan.
I love being a Spartan because I love Tampa.
And because of all the opportunities available for me here.
And because of the gorgeous campus.
Because
Against Lynn, Natalie Castero gets her first at-bat of the game. She filled in right field. She took over for Alexa when Alexa moved from right field to the circle.
Here's the pitch. That'll be popped up. Matic there to make the catch for the first out of the top of the sixth.
Yeah, Matic didn't even need to move there.
Nope.
Glides over, makes the catch. Now the pitcher, Francis Alexa.
Alexa 0 for 1 in game 2, even after making her way to the circle.
Yeah, Alexa does such a great job of working the count. Very patient batter. She is not afraid to take the walk, lay down the sacrifice, whatever the team needs. Team player, for sure. So 1-0 from Dooley is on its way. There's a strike, 1-1 the count. And the pitch. There's a strike. Now 1-2 is Dooley for the pitcher's count. The 1-2 on its way. Inside, 2-2.
Alexa looks like she's being patient, waiting for that right pitch to make contact. Let's hope Dooley can fake her out.
Making Dooley work. It's not going to be an easy put away, but the 2-2 on its way from Dooley, and that'll hit Alexa. She was hit actually to lead off the game by Sam Kay back in the first inning. It hit off her right knee, so she's not afraid to take one for the team, rub some dirt on it, go to first base. Victoria Rios, the catcher, batting second. She batted fourth last game, so we're seeing a lineup change here. Rios up at the dish. One is scorched foul.
Today alone, McKaylee Jubilee has faced 19 batters through five innings pitched.
The 0-1 with one down on its way from Dooley and the pitch. There's a strike.
Dooley staying ahead of Rios this at bat.
Yeah, the expectation with McKaylee Dooley is pretty much just pure dominance, and we're seeing that again here, similar to what we saw last night. The 0-2 swung on a Michigan. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Victoria Rios will take a seat now, 2 outs for McKaylee Dooley and the Tampa Spartans. They're 4 outs away from a victory.
And looking ahead to the Spartans lineup, we will see the bottom of the lineup, the 7, 8, 9 hitters, respectively, Kaylee Clark, Emily Jansen, and Lauren Reyes.
Next up is Carolina Flores, the shortstop. Snap throw. Nobody home, though. 1-0 the count on Flores. Dooley delivers. You can see Alexa is just really tempting Maddie Farrell over there, getting an extraordinary secondary lead. You saw the snap there on the first pitch. Farrell was thinking about it there on that one as well. 2-0 on its way. Fouled off.
2-1 count now.
Two-one from Dooley.
Pops
Spoiled.
Up. That is far out of play. Count all tied at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Dooley's going to look for the put-away pitch here, and like we said, only 4 outs away from a victory. So McKaylee Dooley is doing this in a very quick manner.
Yep.
Hello and goodbye. That's what we're seeing right now from last night and today. And the pitch. Fouled off, but yeah, to our point, 3 hits combined so far for the Lynn Fighting Knights and the 2 starts that Dooley had from last night and today. The relief appearance, obviously. she came in a little bit of a dicey situation with the bases loaded and one down, so that's obviously hard to overcome. 2-2 on its way. We got a full count now. Flores digs back in. The 3-2 on its way. This one is looped. Clawberg there. She makes the play. And the Spartans are 3 outs away from taking this series 2 games of 3.
Tampa leading 5-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Leading off, third baseman Kaylee Clark. What very well could be the last half inning for the Spartans at the bat because they're only 3 outs away
Yep.
from winning this series.
Kaylee Clark, the batter now, looking to get her first hit of the day. Her last at bat yielded a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning.
Alexa still out there for the Fighting Knights. Alexa's ready. Clark's ready. And let's do it. And the pitch. It's a grounder to second baseman Aronson, throwing onwards to Diaz, 1 down.
Emily Jansen now at bat.
At the plate, number 19, Emily Jansen.
Jansen, freshman out of Lutz, Florida, went to Steinbrenner High School, as have many of these Spartans players.
Here's the pitch.
It's taken outside. She did check her swing, so 1-0 is the count.
That'll be popped up.
Aronson ranges over, makes the play, 2 down.
Now batting number 17, Lauren Reyes.
Lauren Reyes, number 9 hitter for the Spartans, up at the plate. One is
Popped
popped
up.
up to Aronson, and Aronson gets credit with all 3 outs there, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Alexa, as we will go to the 7th inning, and Michaela Dooley has been dominant all game long, and she's only 3 outs away, Alex.
Yep. Dooley will... Actually, no, I'm not going to say that because I don't want to jinx it. So we'll be right back with the top of the 7th right after this.
As we prepare for the top of the 7th inning, we'll go and take a look at the Spartans' upcoming schedule. They play Friday, March 16th and the 17th at Nova Southeastern in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Please come out and cheer on your Tampa Spartans. They play Friday night at 6 o'clock. Then a quick turnaround, they'll play at 12 o'clock noon for a doubleheader against that same Nova Southeastern team. And Alex, we take a look at Nova Southeastern, only coming in with 2-4 record in the Sunshine State Conference play, but we were talking last night, Florida Tech upset Emory-Riddle, so it just really shows how on any given day, any team can beat anybody.
Exactly.
So Michaela Dooley is looking for the shutout, folks. Let's see if she can do it here. There's a strike to Elizabeth Diaz. Owen to the count on Diaz. Dooley delivers, fouled off.
The 0-2 count, Dooley ahead of the batter, Elizabeth Diaz.
Oh-2 on his way from Dooley.
That'll be popped up.
It'll be a fair ball. Played by Reyes, so leadoff single for Elizabeth Diaz. Maybe you were right, Alex. Maybe that would be a little bit of a jinx over here.
Now you know why I didn't say it.
They got the rally caps on for the Fighting Knights. Trying to spark an unthinkable comeback, perhaps.
Stop. This is no.
Michaela Dooley will have something to say about that.
Yeah.
She's dealing right now with 6 shutout innings. Just a third hit, though, of the game for Lynn.
Yeah, that was...
Telltale sign.
That pitch was high up for a ball, the 1-0 count.
And the pitch swung on and missed there by Kayla Sheffield. She started out as the pitcher, now the designated player.
Yep. Count should be 1-1.
One on its way from Dooley. Swung on and missed. Taking a look, we got the first game. We had a lot of life from both the Lynn faithful and their dugout, but since Michaela Dooley went in the circle for this game, it's been silent.
Yep.
And that has just been somewhere. Get your popcorn ready. Take a look at the Michaela Dooley show, folks, and that's what we're saying. Swung on and missed. She gone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Bye-bye. Kayla Sheffield going down. Now Mackenzie Watt up to the plate. 2 outs away are the Spartans from the shutout victory. Pitch from Dooley on its way. Outside.
1-0 count.
One-0 from Dooley on its way. There's a strike.
Got ones all across the board. At bat is number 1. There's 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out.
The 1-1 from Dooley taking low for a ball. And we'll continue to reiterate it, but Michaela Dooley, it's just another day at the office. Coming in, shutting down another opponent.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure to watch. She's looking for her 14th win of the season as that one served left field. Shelby Press makes the catch, and the Spartans are 1 out away from the shutout victory.
Again, this would have a huge impact on the conference standings as both Lynn and UT are tied for 3rd. Shale Aronson, the batter now, could be the last batter Julie faces today.
The last hope, perhaps, for Lynn. She'll try to extend this game, but Michaela Dooley has other intentions. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. The 0-1 from Dooley. There's a strike, and Lynn is down to their final strike of the night. This could be the final pitch of the game. Dooley delivers.
Popped up, fouled, out of play. Aronson just barely staying alive.
And just trying to make contact at this point. We'll do it again. Aronson taking her time to get back into the box. And the 0-2 from Dooley. Spoiled.
Aronson making Dooley work for that last strikeout.
Fighting Knights are not going to go down without a fight.
Boo. I'm just kidding. I love a good pun.
And the 0-2 from Dooley. This
Popped
could
up.
be the game, and it likely will, as Serena Cortez storms in from the outfield into the infield. That's your ball game, folks. The final score, 5 runs on 8 hits for your Spartans. And McKaylee Dooley with the complete game shutout. No runs and allows only 3 hits. Alex, it was the McKaylee Dooley show all night. What did you see from her that really stood out?
Just her pitching and able. I'm sorry, our PA announcer made me laugh. No, she was a great. Her strength in pitching, even on the bases, she chugged around from first to that on that single. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
first to third. Yeah, one right field. That was sliding in hard to third base.
Yeah.
And really doing it every facet of the game. Thanks again so much for joining us, folks. And we'll take a look as the Spartans head to Fort Lauderdale next weekend. They'll be back, though, here Friday, March 23rd, as they take on Emory-Riddle at 6 o'clock. So we will see you then. Signing off for Alex Lenz, I'm Connor Moore. Have a great night, folks.
Have a great night, everyone.